This program contains coarse language and strong themes. You've been f***ing warned.
Blood stains the ground. BRL, son.
We're bossy shot. Bang! You're listening to BRL. Back.
Peace, this is Nelson Dialect.
Peace, family. This is F.O.HTornts, the Lion.
Yo, this is Ray.
What up? It's your boy, Marspool.
Hey, yo, this is Draft, and you're listening to BRL. I'm Test Century. You're on Beats, Rhymes, and Life, and I endorse this product.
We are digging in the crates once again this week on BRL, and we're kicking off the letter F. That's right. We're in the letter F for our alphabet odyssey here on BRL. And we're going to start off with some Remi with F.O.H. Also coming up, some absolutely classic taunts, and we're going to get into some vents and a whole lot more. Stick around, it's BRL.
Sensible J, Times Dutch. Here come the drums. This right here is dedicated to any phony homies who judge. But God, look in the mirror, you suck. I do not care about how I look in your specs. Your vision on my street wears a no interest to me. I'm being myself, hence I'm being the best. I'm dope like shit, you slip until you need any history. And it's been like that my entire lifespan. Like my right hand, I do me infinitely. When you got to like 10 amongst white man, you gonna stand out. I don't say that for sympathy, just fuck fitting in. Talking about swag, no that's not shit to him. Doc Martens and raw denim on my ligaments. If you're not feeling it and wanna take shots at the boy like George Zimmerman, eat a dick. Now you never see me faking the fun. Can't be cool if you copying what's already hot. Plus you fuckers are making me sight to God away. You fuckers try too hard, my lord. Fuck your opinion, cause no matter what, my team's gonna continue to do what we do. We don't care what you think, no. Go ahead, kick up a stick, because we just do what we do. Your whole life is a farce, what we make is art. That's why you come last and we do what we do. We stay true to us, we keep on improving us. Ooh, we just do what we do. You know my favorite shit? When you first start making shit, nobody cares, but then it works and everybody's gonna add their 2 cents. Motherfuckers shameless, son. They come at you trying to drain you like girls when they take my cup, then break you like interrogations done by government agents like Guantanamo Bay. Also they get a momentary power trip, a break from lives they can't be proud to live. But if you talk shit to me, just know that you're dealing with an Iron Man like Rob Downey, bitch. Wanna tell me about rap, then I tell you like this: you did it right by sign or distribute the shit, so you're not in your right mind if you think that this is church where you can preach or contribute to shit. I don't know you, how the fucking I owe you? Answer me that, go ahead, I'm listening. Even my closest don't go in on my vocals, so how come you can? And why do you think I give a shit? So next time you see me out of the function, keep your advice and you keep your assumptions, cause we're keeping it hard as chili enchiladas, and we don't leave the studio until shit's bumping, sucker. Fuck your opinion, cause no matter what, my team's gonna continue to do what we do. We don't care what you think, no. Go ahead, kick up a stick, because we just do what we do. Your whole life is a farce, what we make is art. That's why you come last and we do what we do. We stay true to us, we keep on improving us. Ooh, we just do what we do. I said fuck your opinion, cause no matter what, my team's gonna continue to do what we do. We don't care what you think, no. Go ahead, kick up a stick, because we just do what we do. Your whole life is a farce, what we make is art. That's why you come last and we do what we do. We stay true to us, we keep on improving us. Ooh, we just do what we do. Bouncing, keep bouncing, keep bouncing, keep bouncing, keep bouncing.
You like this show? Hit up the Facebook page, BRLSON. Pop that into your search bars and like us, and we'll love you back. BRL, son.
This is a BRL language warning. Listener discretion is advised.
I curse these people, as they call themselves, and in this state of hatred, took upon myself to restore and grow what thoughtless man destroyed.
I'm a 16-bar walking abattoir who sleeps under patchwork sheets of bottle shop receipts. Meet your fate without a localised handshake or a slang salutation. My written transmissions are like a fucking bong of asbestos spun with lead filings. Now take it all in, kid. You rip 0%. Fuck your internet sites and your corny personal profiles. Where's your street credibility? It's non-existent. You should have to pay rent for that style that you borrow to follow the leader, trendy yes man strolling with your toy boys. I'll destroy your fantasy world, give you a sarcastic sorry as a consolation. While you try to claim compo, you know the deal, bitch. Remain silent like Charlie Chaplin acting. Fuck you and yours, you won't get no applause from our general direction. Question, why? Because there's no ability displayed, and Taunts isn't here to just pass the time of day. Fuck you and yours, you won't get no applause from our general direction. Question, why? Because all your lines are lame, and your teary-eyed raps sound like you're gonna cry in pain. I kick the red card, recording plays, a hooligan of English. Kiss your future goodbye, wipe your eyes with a local free music rag that absorbs frauds. When you rhyme in front of some people, all aboard like a ship's departure. Don't barter with my hostilities, I'll make you the first documented case of human lockjaw. I'm waging war like employment pay disputes, you can shove your 4 elements. I'm not down with shit cunts that grovel at clubs. Where the fuck you from, Dudville? Use that 30 mil for something useful like writing your will. You got skills, yeah, it's sucking up and socialising with trendy rhyme fakes. I question your judgments. I'll make a fag journalist from Beat Mag or Impress. Wear a broken stubby as a fashion accessory. Never fuck with Mr. Tonsky. Fuck you and yours, you won't get no applause from my general direction. Question, why? Because there's no ability displayed, and Taunts isn't here to just pass the time of day. Fuck you and yours, you won't get no applause from my general direction. Question, why? Cause every single one of my crew could take you out while you're up on stage trying to scream and shout.
That goes especially hard in the paint. That is a fantastic track. Pulling no punches. For the radio version, I might pull a couple of those punches, but that is Taunts with F You and Yours here on Beats, Rhymes and Life from his 2003 album, Adding Insult to Injury. And shouts to No from Fourth Movement, who's maybe a bigger fan of Taunts than I am. He loves Tauntsky and his rhyme structure and how he puts everything together. A lot of us do. The real ones, though. The real ones, no. Now, we're going to kick on with Epiphany and the track Facade. Released as a single in 2023. Just one of many good efforts from Epiphany. So that's on the way shortly. And we're going to throw in some Jimblah and some F.O.HTornts coming up in the next 10. So stick around. It's BRL.
Running course like a vortex. Raw, they want remorse, but it's all cat. Order balls on the floor for the morn dead, while I'm at your north on the wall at your doorstep. All sweat through that intermission. Thin or thick, it comes down to sink or swimming, dripping or bait. From everything I've written, I just tighten every screw as I tinker with it, and reflect on the day as I make a buck. On the hustle, cause my wage never pays enough. Raises, my paper mates made the cut. Now we got people playing on, getting paid to bluff. So I'm heavily invested in the future. My every breath, my every step's a seducer. Reducer, inside's the liquid I can do so. Microphone abuser, equipped with a maneuver. That facade like a glass, that ain't hip-hop. You're just a face that'll bar, that ain't hip-hop. Acting hard, bit more than half if you want. To the real heads, it's all about the craft. it's an art. That ain't hip hop. We got the growth, not the bar. That ain't hip hop. Acting hard, bit more than half if you want. To the real heads, it's all about the craft. Every verse from the dirt kick, pen the words on any surface to submerge in the purpose. That ain't word from the worship. I'm forever searching for a limit to burst it. Anaphylaxis, you allergic to action. I spin the earth on its axis. Immersed, too diverse to be captive. Have you taken cuts that are worse than your taxes? Disobedience, it's immediate, no intermediate. I got schemes for the deviants. Achieve, I don't need no ingredients. I can breathe on the beat and you believe that I'm a genius. Force awake and coordinated at the Gordon pagan. Born to play and walk with automated chord arrangements on board my plane, dog. Concord away. See that facade like a glass? That ain't hip hop. You're just a face at a bar. That ain't hip hop. Acting hard, bit more than half if you want. To the real heads, it's all about the craft. This ain't a game, it's an art. That ain't hip hop. We got the growth, not the bar. That ain't hip hop. Acting hard, bit more than half if you want. To the real heads, it's all about the craft.
That ain't hip hop.
BRL son, blood stains the ground.
Like no matter where I turn, I gotta face the fire. I gotta face the fire. And no matter if I feel like giving up, no strength to fight. I gotta face the fire. So I look back to yesterday as if it was now, and see you smiling in the clouds up above and I'm proud. Ever met you had the chance just to call you a friend way back when in that workshop, and I'll never forget. You showed a strength that I'd never seen at just 16. You had the world at your feet and the biggest of dreams ready to blow up everybody's life you touched, as Lord knows what it's like when the times get rough and too young to feel alone in that place you are. Forever in my heart, and each and every one of us see the sun coming up. Tomorrow awaits, I can't escape. This feeling is crazy. Calling out your name, no response. Thinking it made could have been there for you. And if only I'd know what it's like to feel there's nowhere to go. Trapped and lost, alone, to lose I'm that hope. Out for life. Like no matter where I turn, I gotta face the fire. I gotta face the fire. And no matter if I feel like giving up, no strength to fight. I gotta face the fire. So I look back to yesterday as if it was now. See you rocking out the crowd, one shot, one life. It's black night, 0 night, and I could see that fire that burned deep within inside as I watched you inspire so many kids. What you did, looking out for the light, because you know just how it is growing up in these times. And as a young black man, feel there's nowhere to turn. So when it hurts, bottle up the pain as much as it burns. And what we face, no one sees in the demons we fight. To recognize from our wrongs, to learn what's right. I feel blessed to have shared for the times we had. It's been an honor, get back to when we did black tracks. You was the illest, always fooling around, but had a vision and courage I admire. I could see where you were headed. Here's a letter from my heart. Write your name in the stars until we meet again. I'm looking out for life. Like no matter where I turn, I gotta face the fire. I gotta face the fire. And no matter if I feel like giving up, no strength to fight. I gotta face the fire. So I look back to yesterday as if it was now. Feel at home that you're at peace with everything, but just how I could have done. Asking myself to remain honest and for everything you shared. For being a brother, you was one of a kind in this horrible place. And I can picture something where you got a smile on your face. This is forever. My cousin, we eat up at the gates. Until then, rep your name, K.A. Stick A. I'm looking out for life. So when all hope seems lost, like no matter where I turn, and there's nowhere to turn. And every day it seems like you encounter another problem. And the weight of the world is too much to bear. You reach out for that helping hand to get back up. I gotta face the fire.
You were my best friend. You were my little brother. You left without saying goodbye. A part of me went with you, and I can never get it back. You are an inspiration, and your memory is alive in all of us. So everything I do in my life now, it's not only for me, but for you. My love is forever, bro. This is for you, for you.
This track contains strong language and adult themes. Naughty words will fly.
I'm like Jack, I make giants fall from the skies. Trying to plant your beans full of lies. Be careful, cause it's a jungle out there. Tarzans get attacked by animals with words sharper than the claws of a bear. A lion who morphs destroy goals to appear artistic. A beast who captures heart and soul. Various enemies attack my entity, but in the end you see a greater disaster is to be the evil king with the faces of power. The traveling digital, awaiting my encounter. Living through banks in larger quantities. His roots spread through schemes, breeding off dying societies. The government, his best ally, who he conspires with. The larger plan to control all that lives. See the news never show you something new, just what you expect to hear, the obvious twist of truth.
The world's collapsing and we all got to take action. How we gon' eat if we don't cheat?
My oh my, I love the dollar bill.
We break the earth, that's what it's worth to be a money maker.
I'm waiting patiently in my lair of destruction, sharpening hi-hats, bass drums that leave you in concussion. Until the forces clash, I'm building my side strong, while the rest of society chained up try to stride along. Some of those ask about those who won a civil war. I'm fighting for a greater cause, but I kill if I'm attacked by any threat. It's natural to expect aggressive defense, but inside grudges are never priority. Plagued with jealousy, hate consumes them, they're left in skill poverty. There's a bigger world than hip-hop, where cunts battle with weapons that leaves your heart to completely stop. Forces which can wipe out the whole existence. I'm using this to provide some resistance against what the faces of power exploit, before the human race is destroyed.
With power comes money. With money comes greed.
I'm like a doctor, only prolonging life, delivering the newborn. My patience is till death, the world has cancer in the form. Agreed, the need to have luxuries, as money himself bribes people with their own dreams. Or work for him, believing that we get what we are promised. And money always lies, he's never honest. Cause the truest friend can be paid off, and your worst enemy would have made the trade-off. Poisonously backstabbed by scorpions of deceit. Everyone's afraid to step cause they attack your feet. But I'm here with beasts that trot like elephants, wearing steel boots, and I'm rounding up more troops. Words penetrate bodies, leaving you like nuns. Gas bombers leave you breathless like asthmatics on the run. Costing the government, they'll realize this soon, that money is the cunt that tells all what to do.
From the Perth hip hop classic known as Done DL, Face the Music by Hunter and Disaster, or more of a Disaster solo track here on Beats, Rhymes and Life. Also in the middle of that set, Jimblah from Face to Fire from the album of the same name, an album that dropped all the way back in 2012. When you think about it, all the way back is now a phrase you can use for 2012. Good grief. It is Gav with you here as we dig in the crates alphabetically by song title, and we're going to clear some bills. On the other side of the break, we're going to get into some F.O.HTornts with the track The Facilitator. Now remember that adverbs do not count in our alphabetical order, so those kind of things don't count. Also, some syntax on the way and some classic stuff from Wisdom as well. So we got some old school, we got some new school, we got all kinds of schools going on here on Beats, Rhymes and Life. More digging in the crates right after these. Support the show that supports the scene. Patreon.com/BRLSON. It's pretty much $1 a show. Plus, I'll give you extra stuff, exclusive shows and content, and there are levels to this game as well, including a advertising package, which is cheaper than our normal one. So sign up and support the show that supports your scene. Patreon.com/BRL, son.
This track contains strong language and adult themes. Naughty words will fly.
This said, and you then accept that I rep this task. This task that I gotta hold up, and I better get a hit when I add it to the heart. The harder the skill, I project is so similar out there that can't even chart. Our lost in the past and the future, we're using the maximum skill that I blast. How can you even be seen to conceiving your reason for seeming so secret to figure your meaning as much as the king of the skin of your dream is so hard. When I go wake up and I play in the game in the way that they take me to stardom, but I go shape up and a little bit of pain and a little bit of hate can scar. Your skin and your body is harsh, ripping and pulling and tearing apart. I said it before and I'll say it again, and I dwell in the land and it's making me dark. To the point that I'm paving the path, pushing the pen and I'm making them up. From the bottom and the top and I'ma take your organs and get them and put them in a plastic jar. Gripping and grabbing the mug in my palm, having the ball and unleashing the art, unleashing the fast, unleashing the heart. When faces is giving the beat to the master, grabbing and gripping the mug in my palm, having the ball and unleashing the art, unleashing the fast, unleashing the heart. When faces is giving the beat to the master. Next to me come on the beat to say that we can agree with the need to make it. Create a song that we ain't any plans he can take into account to alleviate with. Here for the long haul trap for life, so when I sent to the mind with an appetite, I'm gonna bite, gonna tip, I'ma share a mind, I'm gonna fight with the flavor of a dynamite stick. Close your eyes and a vision is made with a melody that's here for the style I rock with. Try to bite it out quite a lot of my rhyming like a man's high and ice. It's hard to contain it, the danger, the most sweet master the stage, entertainer, a host, gonna ask for the pain and a half of the case and the bust and he plays and he makes the show. So make the most of all players he got. T-Tricks evidently the man to watch, I won't stand and watch, I don't play and watch when I take in the ground that you stand upon. Prompt is to come to prompt is one kid that's bringing it back to justice. Don't you one picking the best of public. T-Tricks double time ain't nothing to fuck with.
This is a BRL language warning. Listener discretion is advised.
Yo, anyone can lie in a track, but it takes balls to tell the truth. This is fact, not fiction. Yo, forget laptop fiction. These are my thoughts, fact, not fiction. Yo, forget embellishments. You gotta seize that little bit of hard truth and relish it. You know my confidence, you tipped it. But what you don't know about is my fear of commitment. My burdens, fuck assistance. That's why every song needs to justify my existence. My confidence is a split screen. I don't have a pad, I have a book full of failed 16s. I'm alone, no sick teams. Just illusions of being on top like I'm whipped cream. In despair and it's sick kiss. Don't let them say being depressed is not a sickness. More to smiles to fix this. When for no reason you got dreams of a slit wrist. I'm at the vocal booth. 100% truth, kids, is what I owe to you. You see, disclosure is the aim, so you can feel good while hearing someone else's pain. I'm in the dose of tune. 100% truth, kids, is what I owe to you. You see, disclosure is the aim, so you can relate your life to someone else's pain. The world is owned by the handsome. Get your hands up, yo, it's the depressed anthem. Don't want this life for my grandson. When the darkness holds all light for a ransom. I seen rap steady change lanes, and I seen new crews form up in the same vein. I seen ill shit take place, and when the time comes, yo, let's believe I will name names. And it's fact, I'm owning the booth. I am gangstar in the moment of truth. And it's fact, Mule's owning the tune. When on the war tour in the moment of two. And it's fiction, it's better this time. Coming off tour to a Centerlink line. Coming off tour, it's back when the show's done. Tax packs up and goes back to a no one. I'm at the vocal booth. 100% truth, kids, is what I owe to you. You see, disclosure is the aim, so you can feel good while hearing someone else's pain. I'm in the dose of tune. 100% can relate your life to someone else's pain. Fact, my convictions have weakened. Witness shit, I'm a keeper of secrets. Fact, every ex-girl will sleep with somebody else, cause I sow what I'm reaping. And that's put me deeper in evil thoughts, which affects my treatment of people. So on the surface I'm easy to be with, but I'm really meek and deceitful. I wish I was a unique fatality. It's a life that mirrors normality. It's a life that mimics causality. It's real heartache in the midst of a melody. Right to the bottom of the page where the footer is, and we know that we're stronger because of it. And we fight back with the factor of fist, seeking advice like words that the Buddha gives. I'm at the vocal booth, 100% truth, kids, is what I owe to you. You see, disclosure is the aim, so you can feel good while hearing someone else's pain. I'm in the dose of tune, 100% truth, kids, is what I owe to you. You see, disclosure is the aim, so you can relate your life to someone else's pain.
To this show, hit us up on Instagram, BRLSON, and like us. We'll love you forever. Like we really will.
Nah, seriously. Alright. These are the facts and the figures. I'm bringing back the slickest and fattest raps. I spit it over boom baps, delivered the album lacks the filler, so every track's a killer like Michael Jackson's Thriller. I'm the man in the mirror, but all of that considered, it's like a match of cricket. You swing your bat to hit it, but I smash your wickets. All you gangster wiggers, get your hand off your triggers. You got the saddest image, that's not your accent trippers. You're the man, you're the gifted, nah, that is a misprint. Now how can you bring this when the standard is lifted? My plan is persistent, never flat like a discus. Rhyme patterns are twisted, don't badger the witness who gladly admit this. I capture the strictest actions to fit this, so don't act like you missed it. No gashes or stitches or rags to the riches, never landing in ditches, cause I band with the victors. All you cats and critters living in shacks and villas, don't hang with the quitters, take a stand to be winners. I don't answer to whispers, it's planned and it's scripted. You lads and you sisters, shake your pants and your hipsters. Don't be planted on sphincters, make a splash like sprinklers. Now who's that in the midst? It's a Hispanic with whiskers, not callous or vicious or smacking my missus. I give her passionate kisses, but then that is my business. Got the knack and I'm with it like Anzac to diggers, like Gap to transmitters, like Santa to Christmas, like bandage to blisters, like magnets to fridges, like a yak to dishes, like hands to fingers, like pineapple to fritters, like ranks to gorillas, like atoms to splitters, like cacking to kidders. Not for the glam or the glitters, I'm making fans the grinners. I give the whack the jitters, these are the facts and the figures.
In the middle of that set, you heard Syntax from Southeast Queensland, sort of Goldie area. And that is the track Fact Not Fiction from his record The Musical, which we've played a couple of tracks from now here on BRL. A very solid record from 2010. And you just heard from Wisdom with Facts and Figures, which was from his record of 2009. And of course, Wisdom was a member of Brethren in the 90s and early 2000s. Some Sydney hip-hop lineage here on Beats, Rhymes and Life. And a guest on BRL in 2002. I think he was the first ever Australian hip-hop guest to appear on the show. It was a long, long time ago. I remember him dropping some freeze on us. It was quite a good time. It is Gav with you here, and we're going to get into some L.Fresh the Lion, speaking of Sydney hip-hop legends, and we'll take a track from his debut album from 2014. We're going to take in the track Faithful. Also, still on the way, we're going to get in some Vents and some 750 Rebels as well, so keep it locked to BRL.
I stay faithful, faithful every day, no matter how every day, faithful every day,
The history's the future, it repeats like the barrel of a gun. Here it comes, full circle to hurt you, I never run. Some stare at the sun, trying to absorb the light. You turn their heads to the struggle and ignore the fight. I recognize the lives of my people on the street trying to eat too. Was told, my son, they're out to beat you, so careful who you speak to, cause they tend to cling a leash to, teach you wrong and then unleash the beast in you. But I see the real in the eyes of those that you judge, understand the plight of those that are addicted to drugs. See, a child is a child, we all starve the same, trying to evolve from rats to escape from this racing game. I'm taking aim at myself, I say I'm faithful as hell. My ears to the streets, cause we got a story to tell, and best to listen, cause wisdom got me living to learn. Time to take a step back and give your people a turn. I stay faithful, though the road may be long. I stay faithful in my belief to carry on. I stay faithful, though tomorrow may never come. Still I wait for the day we can return to the sun. I stay faithful, though the road may be long. I stay faithful in my belief to carry on. I stay faithful, though tomorrow may never come. Still I wait for the day we can return to the sun. I stay faithful. I stay faithful. I stay faithful. Yeah. I stay faithful. I stay faithful. I live for today and not tomorrow. This life is a gift that'll return one day like it was borrowed. To the Most High, the Maker. You see, there is nothing greater than letting go of it all and watching the cards fall. Cause we all cling too tightly to what we don't need. So much so, we'd rather watch our fellow man bleed than to see him succeed. I wonder what drives you. When I look inside your eyes, I'm trying to find you, so we can speak man to man openly and understand no games or tricks are hiding behind the picture like a cameraman. Your inner vision's never tainted. Listen closely to your heart's message and go out and say it. This life is too short, it only lasts a while. You learn a lot about a person when they let go and smile. They're sharing a moment with you, if only for a second. Love and faith put together is a powerful weapon. I stay faithful, though the road may be long. I stay faithful in my belief to carry on. I stay faithful, though tomorrow may never come. Still I wait for the day we can return to the sun. I stay faithful, though the road may be long. I stay faithful in my belief to carry on. I stay faithful, though tomorrow may never come. Still I wait for the day we can return to the sun. I stay faithful. I stay faithful. I stay faithful. Yeah. I stay faithful. I stay faithful. I stay faithful.
If you like anything on this show to do with the banter and chats, then get around BRL the podcast. Subscribe right now on Spotify and Apple Podcasts. That is BRL the podcast. Put that in your search bars and enjoy some chats. Till then, bye.
BRL.
We embracing the nonsense, possible life without consequence. You on your own, there's no God here watching us. Without an obvious purpose or meaning, it's worthless to live or else we like curse with the freedom to think for myself. So I drink by myself and call blame for the pain that I bring to myself. It's the insanity of man's reality. We're living in a shopping mall with plans to expand to the galaxy, becoming awesome at deforming the turf, extorting the earth and taking earth for all that it's worth. We divorce for the means of life. Nature is tormented and treated awful like Jesus Christ. It's not a call for forgiveness. I'm just the author and witness of all this shit and like all of its sickness. It's a symphony of living in the last days. Life is hard, but embrace that bitch before you part ways. Let's get it on, man. We could go toe for toe, blow for blow, and we can find out who's falling. Down, round for round, and pound for pound. Let's get it on, man. And we can find out who's falling. First, let's see who really want this work to step up, and then we can find out who's falling. Get your whole crew, eyes on you. The truth is, motherfucker, I can see you falling. Everybody wanna feel completeness, so we coming together before we leaving in pieces. Staying close in the most freezing weather. We could have a moment of silence to just breathe together in the emptiness, the nothingness and the uncertain. The insignificant to me is just one person. I'm one version of human being, billions of them on a big rock made up for blue and green. We all got the same stupid dream. I'm all alone in the city, best friends, a computer screen. We gave birth to a cancerous growth, but if it bleeds, we could kill it, cope, hang a reproach, abandon all hope. Well, keep hands on my throat. Me in reality about to make plans to elope. Sold my soul for a very small portion of gold and spent Sunday on the floor with a porcelain bowl. Go! Let's get it on, man, we could go toe for toe, blow for blow, and we could find out who's falling. Down, round for round, and pound for pound, let's get it on, man, and we could find out who's falling. First, let's see who really want this work to step up, and then we can find out who's falling. Through, get your whole crew, eyes on you, the truth is, motherfucker, I can see you falling.
Yeah, that's right.
Stunningly tears fall down the eyes of these so-called tough guys for years.
I let the pigs turn in the book of life.
For years,
I let the pigs turn.
Vandalism like a plague, I saw everywhere that I roll. Corporate marketing wanna stare at your soul. Intimate details of what's buried beneath, promising to fill my lack temporary relief. I'm John Joseph, listen, show gratitude, focus, demand and respect, but your attitude hopeless. Cancer, cirrhosis, Holocaust, homicide, opus. Crops get demolished like locusts. Policemen come, no respect for the pork. They all rotten right down to their molecular core. When I was young, used to respect the power of violence to entertain, repulse, terrifying silence. It's horrorcore, footsteps, thunder up the corridor. Dad had a bad day, later on he's sorry for the beating you get, the building you rough, your feet on the edge where everything will tell you to jump, jump. Let's get it on, man, we could go toe for toe, blow for blow, and we can find out who's falling. Down, round for round, and pound for pound, let's get it on, man, and we can find out who's falling. First, let's see who really want this work to step up, and then we can find out who's falling. Through, get your whole crew, eyes on you, the truth is, motherfucker, I can see you falling.
This is a BRL language warning. Listener discretion is advised.
Yeah, upon my birth, yeah, my parents placed me in a basket and sent me up the river. A prophet, not a bastard, sent to free my people, cast spells and part seas, feed my family during famine and cure all disease. Here I stand, it was written, cage minds locked in prisons, army fatigues, rocking tees with matching Jordan 6s. There stands a king that'll walk amongst the peasants. Carcinogenics is the label, my very fucking essence. Every single sentence, relentless, incessant, like drug addiction, crime, or welfare dependence. We overthrow statement hierarchical borders and maintain traditions set like fraternal orders. Skull and bones like ink embedded in my arms. How you keep it so gutter, trying to reach for the stars. The gods must be crazy, we revolve around science. As I take apart an MC with blowtorch and pliers. Murder and productions like D.I.E. with fire, and dwelling here on earth amongst the brimstone and fire. Periodic tables can't explain the science dropped. I'm underground as fuck, the rest can clamour for the top.
What you know about us here, a life with no fear. Pray to gods of false idols, the weak disappear. I don't know about the game or the names of which you speak. Maintain from the shadows and plot on your defeat.
What you know about us here, a life with no fear. Pray to gods and false idols, the weak disappear. I don't know about the game or the names of which you speak. We maintain from the shadows and plot on your defeat.
You have no choice. You have owners. They own you.
Ill retarded, sabotage, fill my darkness. Camouflage the harvest, still apparatus. Hammer bars, landfill, you just killed the market. You really couldn't see the blood from the red carpet. Sleeping pills, lead casket, Dow's carcass. Sounds heartless, but still regardless. Drilling the Antarctic. A man on a mission, skills well crafted. Digging like the homeless through the filthy garbage. You make beats sound like crazy Clark bargains. I'm just trying to get a meal, you want a meal to part with. Do a seance on my masters like Illuminatus. Pyrotechnician, wordsmith, English arsonist. I'm parliament, unfortunate, don't want a part of it. The grand architect, where it all started. Clicks get martyred, aiming for the head target.
What you know about us here, a life with no fear. Pray to gods and false idols, the weak disappear. I don't know about the game or the names of which you speak. We maintain from the shadows and plot on your defeat.
What you know about us here, a life with no fear. Pray to gods and false idols, the weak disappear. I don't know about the game or the names of which you speak. Maintain from the shadows and plot on your defeat.
Its mistakes are buried, not headlined. Its dissenters are silenced, not praised.
What you know about what you don't know about. The greatest secret never told, yeah, you know it's out.
They don't want us knowing shit, they want us going out, living fast and dying young, blowing out with no prospects. Life's path paved by lost steps, got us thinking what's next. Hey, yo, what's next? There's people running for cover up in these war zones while we're fighting one another where we all call home. Drone surveillance eyeing me, it glides by quietly, invading my privacy. PCs bugged from the piracy, and on the down low you download the porn and they give you the virus free. Farmers buying seeds that don't produce seeds. GMO companies own what we eat. Half the world's in conflict because the other half wants shit. We gotta stop this. The think tanks work in league with the big banks. Take our money and we give thanks. This shit stank while these kids sip drank, hit dank and shift crank like it ain't no big thing. Trees are dying, we're seeing less bees flying. You hear a politician talking, you know he's lying. If you got a soul to sell, the beast's buying. If it ain't tempting you to hell, then it'll keep trying. The population is a sleeping giant, pointing fingers in each other's direction cause we've all been divided. A priceless treasure's in your chest, it beats inside it. Keep it protected from theft by these evil pirates.
What you know about us here? A life with no fear. Pray to gods and false idols, the weak disappear. I don't know about the game or the names of which you speak. We maintain from the shadows a plot on your defeat.
What you know about us here? A life with no fear. Pray to gods and false idols, the weak disappear. I don't know about the game or the names of which you speak. Maintain from the shadows and plot on your defeat.
From an album that I think real heads know was one of the best Australian hip-hop records of the 2010s, but one that I cruelly sort of missed out on. It was in between the break of the first inverted commas season of BRL. It was meant to be sort of like a season, like, you know, maybe like 10, 15 shows, and then I would do other radio projects around that, and, you know, BRL kind of took over my life once again in 2014. Took a break over Christmas, came back in 2015, and yeah, Cold Heated dropped in that time, and I sort of only really played it a couple of times. So, you know, makeup call. False Idols here on Beats, Rhymes and Life. And in the middle, Vents with Falling Down from the absolute classic Marked for Death. He put out 2 albums, and both of them are absolute jams. Look those up in your own time here on BRL. Now, we got 3 tracks to close out your program this week. Coming up first, we're going to get in K21 with Family featuring Remi from the excellent album Any Given D-Day, a record 5 years later. I think I played a lot. I don't know if anyone else did, and that's a shame because it's another absolute gem of a record. I would kill for a record that good to be dropped today. After that, we're going to throw on some Terra Firma with a track called Family and Friends, even though the chorus is said in the other way. It's called Family and Friends, from the Culture of Kings Volume 1 from 2000. Once again, real heads will know that track. And at the very end, to close out the program, a modern Australian hip-hop classic. A big single, in fact, from Bliss and Esso with Family Affair. A track that didn't actually chart at the time, although Addicted, Down by the River, and Flections all did hit the ARIA charts. A track that's still gone gold in Australia. And those will wrap up this week's program here on Beats, Rhymes and Live. Catch us on the socials at BRLSON on Facebook and Instagram. And of course, get on that Patreon as well. You know, don't be cheap. It's like $3 a month. Support this show that supports your scene. Anyway, we're going to get into K21 with Family. Have yourselves a good week. And I'm Diggy Dunson. See you later. Goodbye.
but in hindsight, that's probably why I rocked the same thing on my last release. Reek of nostalgia with the whole city dastardly passing me. It's Remi and Kate, embedded till we're head of the state. Head from ADO straight to Melbourne with a sensible J. Then we search the depths of our brain for every sentence we say, and only put in 120% when we play. For every second that we train, it's never leisure without pay. Touring across the border, picking up some friends on the way. In all their medicine cardalis when we're center of that stage. So call that home for a rolling stone. For those that said it will change, what we say is any weather, any day. I'll put in work until I get them. Every step along the way, I'ma give it everything I have and never will it change. Till I'm resting in my grave, do whatever it'll take. Just wanna let you know that any weather, any day. Never thought I could retire, should I never have a break. Till I'm head of every state, always ready. I can't wait to speak my mind till it's embedded in their brain, right next to my name.
This guy goes hard like I live on my night live. When I drop bombs that blow out of your Sennheisers and shock these other rappers, make them want to stop their touring. In short, I short circuit your limelight quick and pleasing my conglomerates bright shine. That house of beige dynasties that live in your timeline. And we issue in a new golden era with Midas brass knuckles, hit you with the powers. Kenny or Mike Myers and drive straight from the airport to GE headquarters. Get the quarter ounce split it with my guy trials. We're so high they hold us down with a kite line. Cupping up a lung like air, fuck it, I might die. But at least I'm surrounded by real people and real shit. You talk nonsense, catch you out Gilchrist, but it's all love if you and yours feel this. Welcome to the family, I mean that sincerely when we're doing it.
Any weather, any day, I'll put in work until I get them. Every step along the way, I'ma give it everything I have and never will it change. Till I'm resting in my grave, do whatever it'll take. Just wanna let you know that any weather, any day. Never thought I could retire, should I never have a break. Till I'm head of every state, always ready. I can't wait to speak my mind till it's embedded in their brain, right next to my name.
Welcome to the family, I mean that sincerely. Welcome to the family, I mean that sincerely. Welcome to the family, welcome to the family.
This is a BRL language warning. Listener discretion is advised.
Now this is for our friends and our families. This is for our friends. Now when things seem too hard, then I'll always be there. If you feel you've had enough, then I'll always be there. When things get too rough, then I'll always be there. I'll always be there. I'll always be there. If things aren't going right, then I'll always be there. If your days are dark like nights, then I'll always be there. If you need a hand in a fight, then I'll always be there. I'll always be there. I'll always be there. Whenever the bad weather be raining is sad, memories upon the window frame and you might find me. I'm here in the vicinity, close by proximity. Ask my mate debris, I've asked to be hit to infinity. You know the simplicity of a handshake could never ever expose a relation of a true mate.
When you're going through a storm and you're torn between hard decisions, someone's got your vision on living, you need a friend to listen. I'll always be there when lost dreams turn into nightmares. The answer's normally right there when someone shines a light there. You know I care, you can share everything that's on your mind. Let's lay down the line, we'll find that in due time, the sun will shine again. Erosion will make us till the end, we've chosen to be friends. You can depend on me, anything for any
Send a sign, drop a line anytime you wanna find me, then you'll find I'll be there ASAP. Running a bit late maybe, but lately life's been pretty crazy. But wait for me, I promise my mates and family. If you're a friend of me, your enemies are mine. Or if it's help you seek, then it's my hand you'll find. You need some words to speak, always my ears got time. You start for food to eat, then you have half of mine. If you're a friend of me, your enemies are mine. Or if it's help you seek, then it's my hand you find. You need some words to speak, always my ears got time. You start for food to eat, then you have half of mine. Now when things seem too hard, then I'll always be there. If you feel you've had enough, then I'll always be there. When things get too rough, then I'll always be there. I'll always be reason I'm choosing you sisters and brothers to extend without losing my bloodline, family, happily I be with my dad, stepmother and my sis Angie. And I'm plenty of love from my mum up above to my grandparents and friends. Oh God, you bless all our hug, brother says, and todos mis amigos are then aquí. This is for our friends and our families.
Now without friends, I guess life tends to be all bends. Climbing hills that feel like they're never gonna end. On a journey to win, you find a really your friend to stand by you, remind you to keep your head high and move on. And looking back to where you went wrong, I said just move on, cause time on this earth might not be long. It might seem like it goes on and on, but where I'm from you gotta be strong.
In this world that we're living in, we're needing friends. Our destiny depends on our family to no end. And this be how we be growing as humans, as we lives within our family and true friends. Friends from Adelaide, South, North, East and West.
I will never forget the day that we first met.
Over the Melbourne where we tell them that they're the sure bet.
I will never forget the day that we first met.
Our mates from WA always get much respect.
I will never forget the day that we first met.
Sydney also be the city where our friendships are kept.
I will never forget the day that we first met.
Also Queensland, Darwin, Tassie, much respect. And in this world that we're living in, we're needing friends. Our destiny depends on our family to no end. And this be how we be growing as humans, as straight lives within our family and true friends. In this world that we're living in, we're needing friends. Our destiny depends on our family to no end. And this be how we be growing as humans, as straight lives within our family and true friends.
This is a BRL language warning. Listener discretion is advised.
Found me in a good mood, you little bastards.
My grandma told me, do not take shit from anybody in this motherfucking bitch. See, my grandma told me, never, never, never take no shit. Especially that shark in the dark, cause that shark in the dark can suck my watch your mouth. My grandma told me, never, never, ever, ever take no shit. And that's probably why my grandpa hides, but my grandma's why my heart won't quit.
My dad taught me how to handle the riff-raff, and mum bought the paint first time I did graph. One time for the fan that you got. Granny got a gun and never ran from the cops, so I stand on this rock with a zen mentality and drift this bitch till we bend reality. My bloodline bangs when I handle the beat, so don't bark up my family tree. I say what you think, but I'm not a mind reader. I'm good to my girl, but I wear a wife beater. Happy as fuck when I rap with my cuz. If you're battling him, then you're battling us. A world full of wolves, who's the leader of the pack? When they teach you how to act, trying to keep you in a trap. Conditioned till you're blue in the face, so take it from rage. I won't do what they say because
my grandma told me, never, never, never take no shit. Especially that shark in the dark, cause that shark in the dark can suck my watch your mouth. My grandma told me, never, never, ever, ever take no shit. And that's probably why my grandpa hides, but my grandma's why my heart won't quit.
Just Bob, like you're mad on Marley. And I finally got a job to get my dad that Harley. Though it's hardly a job, cause the tune forms refuge. I'm an uncle now with a newborn nephew. Flowers grew, brown broke with the buzz. Jam with my fam, sound folk with my cuz. We don't say it enough, so from all of my band, I'ma take a sec to give it up to all of our fans. I just stand in the kitchen with a plan and a vision. I'm a man on a mission with my folk on a Friday, soaking the light rays, Carolina blue sky, coast on the highway. On track, fired up and steam powered. Never listen to the dream doubters or the bean counters. John the mental, consequential songwriter, lit the island up like a continental bonfire. My grandma told me, never, never, never take no shit. Especially that shark in the dark, cause that shark in the dark can suck my watch your mouth. My grandma told me, never, never, ever, ever take no shit. And that's probably why my grandpa hides, but my grandma's why my heart won't quit. 26th of March, the vision is bliss. Ism 555 on the 5th of the 5th. SO popping in New Year's, flipping the script. It's just 380 babies that chill in the crib.
And we're not giving a shit, so respect your elders. The proof's in the pudding that protects and shelters. So tell this to the rock in your way. I don't budge, mate, you ain't got what it takes.
God, Tinkerbell's magic dust, and I'm saddled up, down at the jam, rattled up in a cattle truck. Paint dope pics with the palette of a dreamer. Make go sick and rally the arena. Take no shit, we were revved up from the start. To the sleepers, we were the bed bugs in the dark. In this pool, won't shed blood for the sharks. The best drug is the head rush from the art.
I remember when grandma would make the meals. My uncle didn't like bikes with training wheels.
And me and mum would work the local markets for tax-free cash with a backseat dad, which makes me the man of the house with a girl and a Great Dane hand me the crown. That's granny in a chair, put your hands in the air for this family affair. Because my grandma told me, never, never, never take no shit. Especially that shark in the dark, cause that shark in the dark can suck my watch your mouth. My grandma told me, never, never, ever, ever take no shit. And that's probably why my grandpa hides, but my grandma's why my heart won't quit.
You've been listening to BRL, broadcasting worldwide, forever. BRL, son. Catch us on the socials at BRL SON.